Hey, it's Oscar from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Tom from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Anna from the Frontrunner Nelson.
Okay, and you are listening to Run Spesh.
Actually, no, Frontrunner Mount Maunganui.
You wish. You're listening to Run Spesh, our weekly running specialty podcast, where we talk about running and all the stuff that goes into it, and shoes, and our lives, and keep you company for one of your runs during the week, or sitting on the couch hanging out with your partner or kids. Family. That's cool. That's cool. It's been a pretty substantial week for lots of reasons.
Really?
Well, I got to throw curveballs because you've written such a wonderful episode. I'm just going to derail it before we even get started. I'm like the crowbar someone left on the train tracks.
It's a great anatomy.
Anatomy. Yeah.
Analogy.
My favourite anatomy is a foot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
My Instagram has been blowing up this week for lots of reasons. So while I was in Nelson, I got all these Instagram ads for people that had stomach parasites.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So mature. And so I was obviously on my own, so I was just hanging out. And so I got down a body parasite rabbit hole, and Instagram started feeding me ads for oregano and black seed oil soft gels.
John did tell me to get that when I had a parasite as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, John's the chiropractor we work with.
Yeah.
And so I bought some. And they are the weirdest tasting things.
Oh, he got me to have the black seed oil. That shit was disgusting.
Yeah, I couldn't have it by the tablespoon.
Aren't a lot of seeds black?
Good band though, Black Seeds. Great band.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
That's the new side quest.
bands. Should we make a band? You're the only one that's musically gifted.
Yeah. It's a one-man band.
Tom looks a little bit like a rock star if he lets the hair kind of get all bushy and puts a wife beater on and gets out an electric guitar. You could look like you were the part.
I don't know, maybe.
I
haven't tried.
I just look like the gay PR manager.
What?
I just look like the gay PR manager.
Oscar, you kind of look like you play like the tuba or the bassoon.
Given I don't know what those two things are,
I don't even know what they
I'm
are.
going to say yes.
The tuba's like the really big brass instrument that you like sit on your knee.
But I'm so small.
Yeah, I know.
So how does that work? What did you call it?
Brass
a tuba.
A tuba.
Do you not know what a tuba
I
is?
have no idea what a tuba
No,
is.
you'll know what it is.
You're saying that I blow my own horn.
Yeah.
That was a good joke. And so now my Instagram ads have been this.
See, isn't this Oscar?
I mean, probably could. You probably could rock that.
Do you know when we finally make it and we have staff, so three of us don't have to work. One day I'll get imagery of the things that we talked about edited up onto the YouTube.
Oh, jeez.
But I can't be bothered. And I don't really care that much. I don't think people actually care that much. But what did you call it? Tuba.
Tuba.
What did I call it? It's just what it's called.
I just don't remember anything. My brain is absolute mush. Do you want to hear a funny story?
Tom would probably play the piccolo. It's a tiny flute.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Instagram?
Why would I play that, Anna?
Because it's just funny.
Because it's small and long. Have you seen that Instagram ad of the conductor dude? And it's like when you let your ADHD kid out to conduct.
Oh, jeez.
Have you seen that on Instagram? And the
No.
guy is just like Jim Carrey with one of those wands. It's fucking outstanding. But my Instagram ads have been feeding me hair removal cream.
Doesn't work.
Do you not think? Like, because Instagram is making it unbelievably
No.
like
The smell of it is actually like, you're like, wow, I should not be putting this on my skin.
So apparently it dissolves the hair follicles.
Yeah. See,
But if it was permanent, would you do it?
that's
was
kind of what
permanent.
laser hair removal is.
I'm scared about that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's actually permanent, that laser hair removal.
Yeah, they call it laser hair reduction.
Yeah.
It's clever.
Yeah.
Like a balsamic reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you have to get like
8 or something
like 8 to
treatments,
10 sessions to
Mm.
begin with, and then you have to get one like every year, and each session it will cost you like a couple $100.
Oh.
Yeah, but then like, yeah, it like slows it down a lot apparently. So
Lots of things are slowing me down. Age, want, desire.
Not coffee.
Coffee is not. This is my third coffee.
Yeah.
It's fucking 2:00 in the afternoon as well.
Yeah.
But we learned that if we do record in the afternoon, we need assistance. And as a boss, I can't let us have anything more fun than coffee. I'll get us in trouble.
Yeah. I had to have coffee.
I was watching the The Biggest Loser, that TV program.
Yeah, but they got hard cancelled.
Yeah, no, because I was watching the documentary about it, and they gave them like caffeine pills to like lose weight.
Did I see that they were allowed 600 calories a day, and they were burning like 4,000?
Yeah, they were like exercising like 8 hours a day.
That ain't healthy.
No.
That math ain't mathin'.
It's actually such a fucked up show. Like they were making them. The
early 2000s was an era of TV that should, like Big Brother.
They made them carry food with their teeth, like from one thing
then
to
not eat
another.
it.
That's
self-control.
disgusting.
So if you think of that era of TV, we had like Biggest Loser and then Big Brother. Like that is not okay.
No wonder, like we're all a bit fucked up.
If that's what we were watching on television.
or like botched.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, or there was the surgery's gone wrong or whatever. Yeah, with the what's the chemical
Or like
they put in lips?
16 and
Botox.
pregnant.
Yeah, 16 and pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you know the highlight of the peak of television was the dating show where you only got to see like the guys from the waist down naked?
What the
Have you seen that?
Nope.
So I can't remember what it's called. It's like, is it someone will fucking, by the way, the show we were talking about last week was Freaky Fridays, when the mum and the daughter switched. Trudy put a comment on the Spotify and reminded us Freaky Friday was a thing. No,
with Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
That was the Disney Channel spin-off at least.
Oh, okay. So anyway, but there was a show, and I can't remember the title of the show, and you didn't get to see waist up. It was like literally just waist down, and you were butt naked.
What?
And then you had to match. You had to pick the partner you wanted to talk to. That is peak TV.
That is also really whack.
Well, now it's Love is Blind, on Netflix, where they like, where they get to know each other through the doors, and then like they get a reveal at the end.
That I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually not too bad. That's actually personality first.
Not that we're anyway.
I love how we've got this whole list and we haven't talked about anything on it yet. And it's written out this great podcast. And
We'll get there. We'll get there. I have a funny story.
Okay.
I
I don't think we need to ask you to tell it. You're probably
you're
going to
gonna
share
say
it
it.
anyway.
I have a confession to make. So this morning I left the house quite early because Andy and I were going running, and he needed to be away early, and I packed my bag in the dark, and I must have not put socks and undies and a t-shirt in my bag.
So what did you have in your bag?
So I had track pants in this quarter zip. I now have socks and undies on. I was going to say
you free balling right now.
I free ball for the first half an hour. So I finished my run and I gladly picked up my bag and wandered off to the gym for a shower. Fucking have my shower, doing my thing.
Nothing in there.
Shaving in the shower.
Shaving in the shower everywhere, including my asshole. And then
They're going to listen to this.
yeah, by the way, he is single, Alistair. So then I get out of the shower and I dry myself and I open my bag and I'm like, fuck. I have no t-shirt,
No socks.
no underwear, and no socks. So I put my track pants on and the quarter zip. And my shoes are soaked because it was raining this morning.
Oh,
So I walk out of the shower. Bare feet.
It's definitely got some toe jam.
They definitely would have been like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
and Alistair and Sinead were like, bro, where are your shoes?
Look,
I was
like,
like, the shoes are the least of my worries right now.
Yeah, you're like, don't ask.
Yeah, like, my balls are swinging on my trousers seam right now. It is uncomfy in these track pants. So anyway,
God.
Oscar, that's not. You can't really blame that whole thing on getting dressed in the dark. You just forgot.
I just forgot.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny though. And then I haven't told anyone until now.
Well, no, now everyone knows. This is it.
2,500 people know that I was grandfather clock for the first 30 minutes of today. Anyway, speaking of grandfather clocks and times, we've had some great results from around the globe. Hamish Kerr was swinging.
Back on form. Yeah, he said he'd been having a few rough jumps and things just haven't been clicking lately. But he got the W in the, I'm going to say this wrong, Silesia, I don't know. Diamond League, somewhere in Poland. But 2:33. So good height going into World Champs. And then Walshy was fourth in 21:72, which is another good result from him. Zoe and Tian had some good runs over the 100 metres. 11:12 for Zoe, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, too much of a tailwind. And Tian was 10.21. So
He's knocking on the door, but he's
knocking on the
running
door.
out of time.
Yeah. Or he's come back home actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think he's done for the season. There might be a few, I don't know, maybe some Asian races or something, but yeah. And then we had Gov Bay to Littleton, which is a bit of a historical race now. Happens every year. Has been for probably like 20 years now.
25?
Yeah.
Did they have their 25-year anniversary last year, maybe?
So decent. And it is a tough course, man. Like,
I've been humbled.
people don't realise, I think, how much those hills take out of you, and they always underestimate them. But we had Lahana Reeves win the women's race there in 37:10, which is a good time. And Russell Green, with his first race in 14 months after injury, came back in 31:20, with Toby in second, 5 seconds back, and then Thomas Richards third. So yeah, good racing all round. It was a lovely day for it.
It was amazing.
They had perfect conditions.
It often is this time of the year. You probably luck in with a few good seddies.
Yeah. So another great event for Athletics Canterbury. And it looks like a lot of centres actually had their road champs over the weekend. Auckland had theirs, and then Waikato had a 5K road champs. But Caleb Wagner took out the senior men's in 32:10, which is a new 10K PB. It's probably the first time he's run 10K on the road. I would say, being a junior.
Yeah.
So he was 10 seconds off the world cross-country qualifying time, which is a little bit gutting, but he should get that in a faster race, hopefully.
Or if he's allowed to jump in with us next weekend?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see him on the start list, so maybe he's doing a try race or something somewhere.
Yeah. Or Timaru 10 is the last opportunity.
Yeah.
The next day is cut off, so.
Yeah. So we should see a few of those guys in the race next week. But then Waikato Bay of Plenty, Colin Thornbury won their 5K champs in 14:52. So pretty solid time.
And are we assuming that the course they ran on?
I would assume it's Nationals course for next year, or at least the lap anyway. And Will Taylor second in a PB of 14:56, and Casey Thornbury, I guess that's Colin's brother.
Yep.
In 15:10.
Yep.
And then the women's race was taken out by Anna Wilson, 18:40. Lucy Evans from Fielding was 20:40, and Isabel Howard from Tauranga was 22:12.
It's good to see people travelling.
Yeah.
Like coming, I guess it is quite easy because it's kind of within an hour and a half, but.
Cambridge's not too bad for a lot of those guys. So yeah, they had it out over the Nationals course, which we'll be doing next week. I had some actually entries there. 53 men in the senior men's.
That is a hell of a
10K.
cockfest.
Yeah, so that's a lot. Like
Cockadoodles.
That was an insightful.
how many? Do you know how many they had last year at Timaru 10?
They had good numbers. Yeah, they had good numbers, but I don't.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 36.
Okay,
and
you've been 60%.
Yeah, and I say that with about 16% confidence.
atrocious conditions last year. But yeah, so 53 senior men, 13 senior women, 21 under 20 boys, and 7 under 20 girls. So we need to try to figure out a way how we can get more females in the competitive sport of road running, by the looks of it.
As a percentage, is that the same percentage of like for cross country? Or was it no, there's heaps of ladies in the cross country.
Yeah, there was more doing cross country. So yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the place.
Yeah, timing, location, want, desire.
Yeah.
It's a funny one because 10K means nothing now.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
growing up, if you could run a sub 30 10K, you were kind of pretty good domestically. But other than it being a qualifier for cross country champs, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like because World Athletics doesn't recognize it. It's not a championship distance for the road.
Yeah, they don't have it at World Road Champs.
Why? No. Why is that?
I don't know. I think because for road World Champs, I would say it's because anyone that's doing a 10K is probably doing the half, and you need a bigger differentiation between like a 5K and a half, two completely different guys.
Yeah.
Whereas most of the half guys would probably do a 10K as well, and vice versa. So I think that would be the reasoning behind it. I can't think of anything else. And speaking of like, I don't know if we touched on it last week. I don't think we did. Probably the most crazy result we've seen in the track and field world, I'm going to say almost ever. That's going out on a limb, but 16-year-old kid qualified for Tokyo World Champs in the 800 at the USA Trials and ran 142.
Yeah.
And closed like a freight train. They have been talking about that as the greatest junior performance ever. And I saw a list of like what that 142 equates to in other distances, and it's like in the 100, it's like a 9.8.
Oh, like as percentage, yeah. So it'd be some freak coming around 9.8.
Imagine a 16-year-old running a 9.8 on 100, and it was a 27.0 something for 10K.
Fuck.
As a 16-year-old.
But he came through, eh? Like
it was ridiculous. He timed it perfectly, and the fact that he was fifth going to the home straight and then got second. So Cooper, I think his name's Cooper Lukenhaus, will be on the team.
Sounds fast.
Yeah, he's the youngest ever Team USA member at a World Champs. So that was pretty cool to see.
Is that as young as you can be to beat at a World Champs? Is there a cutoff?
I don't know if there's a cutoff. I think if you just run the time, you run the time.
I love that from the US. I don't like much about the US, but their system of being like, if you qualify for the trials, and then you race, and then
you make it
top three. You're
I mean, literally, yeah.
That was my starting gun noise.
And then the other note of USA Trials was probably, I don't know if you guys watched it, but Noah Lyles and Kenny Bednarek over the 200. Now, this is a question I have for a lot of people, but so Noah opted out of the 100 because he's got a bye. So he did the heat as like a warm-up for the 200, basically. Kenny ended up winning the 100 and ran like 9.7. Then they both came back and went at it over the 200, and Kenny was winning until the last 20 metres, and then Noah got him at the end and steered him down because they had some like beef before, like between the 100 and the 200. And then Kenny gave him a shove, like on the track, like get out of my way kind of thing. And then they just like stood at each other and had like a verbal, like little bit of verbal biff. I think we need this kind of stuff in track and field.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of people out there that it's would probably say we don't because it's track and field and that we've got to be respectful and all this. Well, it's like, look at the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the
watch
American
an AFL
football
game.
Yeah. Like there is tension, there's rivalries, there's beef everywhere, and that's what people get excited about. If you like, no one goes to a track meet and it's like, oh yeah, it's exciting, they ran fast and it's cool. Like,
well, only the diehards can really appreciate how fast they are.
Yeah,
like we can say 9.7 to anyone to 99.5% of people listening.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said half. They have no idea about 9.7 for 100. Like it sounds impressive.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty quick.
It's like 800
like
of a second off the world record, but or whatever. But you're like
44k an hour, so they're almost keeping up with you in a 50k zone in a car.
but everyone can get excited about
Imagine
a little
that.
bit of beef.
You're just driving through the
Usain Bolt
neighborhood.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will they get a speeding ticket if you're in a 30 zone?
Yep.
Can you get them on bikes?
No.
Oh.
No, because you're not a motorised vehicle. Unless it's an e-bike. I don't know about e-bikes, but...
But e-bikes have a capped speed anyway, I think.
Yeah, they do.
They should.
Most of them don't. You can hack them.
No, I'm here for the beef. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here for the chicken.
Oh, wow.
What is your favourite instant noodle flavour?
I haven't had instant noodles in years.
Something else that came off my Instagram was like people asking if you could eat instant noodles every day or you'd die.
Yeah.
I don't think that sodium's doing wonders for you.
No.
But also, do you know how much they expand?
Yeah.
They keep expanding inside.
As they get old.
As they get old.
No, they do.
Yeah, well, they do that too. But like, so you eat them and you put them in the water and they've gone from like the hard kind of crushed up thing to expanded.
Yeah.
And then they sit in your stomach. They like keep expanding until it breaks it down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like if you leave them in the bowl overnight, they're going to get way bigger.
And he's doing that with an experiment at the moment with some absorption thing.
But yeah, anyways, that was my take on that. I think.
But I want to see fists.
I want to see more excitement in track and field, more rivalries, and like intense rivalries, because it's just lacking a little bit.
I want to see Kerr and Ingebrigtsen just have a shove.
Yeah, like they have good rivalry, but it's all just banter at this point, and nothing ever comes of it. They'll be respect. Like the respect obviously has to be there, but that's there anyway. Like you respect people that are on the start line because they're at a certain level. They're there to race you, basically. Like
It's
that.
like Dane Coles and Cody Taylor.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
when they're playing Crusaders and the Hurricanes, they're like, fuck yeah.
Going
and then
at
they
it,
get in
yeah.
the ABs, they're like, no, we're teammates. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, exactly.
Schizophrenics.
Yeah. So anyway, it was the talk of track and field in America, at least, and a bit of the track and field world for a wee while. So it'll be funny to see if anything happens at World Champs.
Tom, maybe like next track race you do, you should just
Bro, you
throw
should
some hands
shove me
after.
on the start line next week. Just walk up and be like, oi, bitch, boom. And we'll just have this massive beef. Like,
Everyone's like, whoa, what the hell's going on?
I'm the best podcast host.
but we should both just walk up the chicken and just slap him.
We could do that. He wouldn't mind.
No, he wouldn't mind at all.
Probably run really quick.
Or just like write little notes and say they're from someone else. Just be like, write a note from Chig to Toby like, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
And just start fights.
Stir
Stir the pot. Yeah.
Just for real life.
Anyways, that was my little rant for the podcast today.
And that's episode done. Thanks.
Well, we haven't talked about our training weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that running thing that we do.
Sometimes.
Well, Tom, you're 4 weeks from Cairns.
Yep.
Is it Cairns or Cairns?
So, Sunshine Coast.
Sunshine Coast.
Cairns.
Cairns is the one I missed.
It's the most Australian name for a place ever.
Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, it's like could have called it.
That's a nice
anything.
place though.
You got up and you're like, oh look, this. Oh, it's the coast. Oh, the sun's shining.
They're like, well, and then,
Are we just jealous because we don't have a sunny
yeah,
coast?
yeah, no, and then like they went down the coast a wee bit, and they're like, sunshine's taken. Oh, it's pretty golden.
Golden, yeah, gold coast. Yeah, literally.
Apologise.
No, yeah, I'm excited for that.
But I'll tell you where they do get some credit is beating the Springbok at Ellis Park on Sydney
Oh my
night.
god, what a comeback!
That was ridiculous.
It was unreal.
It shouldn't have happened.
I don't even like rugby,
Yeah,
but I was
Neither.
excited about it.
I like rugby.
Yeah, I like watching it sometimes. I find it's got boring. It's not predictable.
Do they need more scraps? Maybe.
Beef. Oh, you should just
Watch the
bring
NRL.
back the beef. Well, that's why everyone's watching the NRL because it's just
Yeah.
big ass dudes running hard at each other.
Pretty much.
Like
It is.
It's entertaining. It's like gladiator
I
shit.
saw
from-
one of the NRL guys. I don't know if I could say this, but it's funny anyway. He's on a podcast and he's talking to some chick. I
Taylor
think must be
Swift?
the host. No. It's like, why do we even have cheerleaders? Like, what's the point? I just want to get the ball and run it as hard as I can. I was like, that's the most rugby thing ever.
Bang.
Like, just give me the ball.
Why don't? You should put together a cheerleading team for New Zealand road running.
So what that is that is all of our partners.
It's your partners.
No, I'm the partner.
Yeah.
Well, you had a coffee date.
We're not talking about that.
Tom will let me walk all the way to the line.
No.
And he's like, no.
Tom orders, he's like, can I please get a mock with extra chocolate?
Well, it wasn't even a coffee date, to be fair, but yeah.
A catch up. No, so how you did a wee VO2 session
Yesterday, yeah.
yesterday? Because we had a really big Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I was at work for 10 hours.
You chose to be at work.
Yeah.
Shit to think, mate.
Yeah, so... Well, anyways, we'll go back to last week. What did I do? After the podcast came out, went skiing on Friday.
You guys had a nice weekend, though.
Yeah. So drove down to Methven.
Epic
Or
wipeout.
across to Methven, up to Methven, down to Methven, whatever direction to Methven. In Methven, went skiing on Friday. Went to the hot pools.
Bro.
Came back, worked Saturday, went for a run after work on Saturday, and my legs felt pretty cooked after skiing. And then...
It ruins your legs.
Yeah, it literally does. My quads and my calves, like literally in the middle of the night, I was waking up and my calves were cramping.
Well, it's because you do 6 hours of isometric holds
Yeah, true.
Literally.
in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
And then Sunday did like an hour and a half on the trails, which was really nice just to get some time on the feet. Took my dog, that was fun. Then, yeah, Tuesday I did run with strides. And then yesterday I did that around Ngāpunawa, and then we were at the track for like another 2 hours after that, and it was actually freezing cold. But we had lots of fun with Hoka. And anyways, did my VO2 session after work yesterday. Ran from the shop to Hagley. Did the efforts. I hit my paces, but it kind of felt like an out-of-body experience, you know. So my legs were doing one thing. I was just coming along for the journey.
It's a good place to be, really,
Good
to be
place to be.
honest.
Yep.
Just get out of your own way.
Yeah, exactly. And just did them. And then went to the gym after that, which Oscar was a bit concerned about that decision, but that's okay.
You did not look well.
After my up and go, you know, that was better. No.
It's a good plug for Up and Go.
Yeah, literally sponsor an episode, please.
Oh, desperate.
Well, yeah, it cost on Club Deal $16.49 for the box of the big fridge box of Up and Go.
Was that how many's in there? 12?
Yeah,
I had a box of those in my car. Dangerous. I can sink 3 in a go.
they're so good.
I can just have back to back. I'm like a chain smoker with Up and Go. I'm like one on the last one.
They aren't big enough, to be fair.
Nah, they're a good scam.
Yeah.
There's like 1 square meals.
Yeah. Same deal.
Definitely not a meal.
No.
I can't eat those after doing a bench racing because like it would be 10 hours deep, and you'd have to be choking down one of those, and like you just want to vomit it up, and I still can't eat them.
Bumper bars are goat.
They are.
They are goated. We used to have them before we played football because I could run 90 minutes worth of reps on a bumper bar.
Yeah.
Like just
There's a lot.
Bumper bar, M's Power Bites, and
Cranberry
one square meals, all owned by Cookie Time.
Are they?
Yeah,
Did M sell out? She
I
must
think
have.
so.
And bumper bars always been Cookie Time
Yeah,
because they have the same cookie flavors.
yeah,
Did you used to get the heated cookies in the cafeteria at school?
yeah. But I worked in the school cafeteria in intermediate.
It's $1.05. That's only $1. Where's the 5?
Why would it be $1.05?
I don't know, because that's how old I am. There used to be 5 cent
5
coins.
cents, yeah.
No, do you know we'd literally just put them in the microwave in the packet?
Yeah.
That's probably not good for the microplastics also, but
No, we were doing way worse things than that.
no, I loved the dots. You could either get like one of the little garlic breads for $1, or you could get like a whole garlic bread for $2.50.
We used to. What was the lady's name? Van Opsieland's going to be listening, but I think her name was Janice. And he'll remember. Ben will remember. Anyway, and he'll message me later and be like, "Fucking, you should remember." But she used to have these ham and cheese pinwheels that she used to put far too much fucking margarine on, and then put them in the pie warmer.
Oh, no.
Fuck, they were delicious. And they were like $1.50. So you could have like 4 of them. Because you used to get, I mean, you could get a good lunch for $6.
Yeah, you could.
Because she used to make, used to be hot lunch.
Oh, yeah.
This is nostalgic. So she used to make sometimes like some spag bowl with like spiral pasta and mince and stuff. And you get a whole container of it for like $5.
Speaking of noodles, you used to be able to get like, you could either get, the cup of noodles for like $1, or you could get like the big bowl of noodles for like $2. You just everyone around school be eating them.
So good. But anyway, heated pie warmer, heated cookie time cookies. I just want them to make a gluten and dairy free one. They've got a dairy free one and a gluten free one, but they don't do both.
Doesn't make much sense.
No.
I do not.
I know why. Flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. There is now a new gluten-free Tim Tam, gluten and dairy-free Tim Tam, which is not from Tim Tam, but a rip-off from one of the brands that made them. It's pretty delicious.
How was your week?
Mine was pretty good. So I'm back in carbon. I'm back. Guess who's back? I'm back in carbon, and on Saturday I did 4 by 7.5 minutes. I had absolutely no idea how it was going to go because I'd been sick after the cross country, so I hadn't run hard in 2 weeks. I'd just been jogging and logging in miles. And so I just went out with no preconceived idea, and Craig was out there with some of his young fellas, and they were doing a very similar session, just slower. So I gave them a head start, about 30 seconds. And so I was like, well, if I can catch them by 2K, they're running their 3:15s, I run in my 3:05s or whatever. I call them a 1,500 meters. And I ran all my reps basically at sub 3s in the Hoka Rocket X3.
Good too.
Yep. I don't. I agree with everything we said last week about it, and I stand by that. I found it quite firm, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a 10K flat.
No.
I do think what we were talking about being a half Ironman marathon, it really would feel good at 30K running your marathon effort. I think it would feel fucking nice.
Yeah.
I was fighting the front a little bit because I think of the position of the soft foam and then how close the plate is to the ground and the very front when I'm running at 255s or whatever. So it was quite firm. But it was very stable and I felt good, and Craig was quite complimentary of how smooth I was looking. So, which is always nice. And then we ran 2 hours and 10 minutes on Sunday, which was pretty goofy. Chris and I took Beat out. He's a young fella at UC, and showed him around Godly Head and Toes Mistake and stuff. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, I did a 40-minute tempo around a 2K loop because Henry and Saxon were doing a little workout, and they were like, we're going to run this 2K loop, and they ran 2.5K with me, and then they had some reps to do. So I was like, well, I'm already locked into this 2K loop, so I'm just going to continue to run this 2K loop. But the idea was just, basically run sort of slightly slower than marathon pace, which was like 3:18. For 40 minutes, felt fine, and here we are. We're Thursday.
What did you use for that?
The Essex
The
Meta Speed Edges.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very comfortable.
Yeah.
I love the underfoot feel. I like the pitch and how the pitch increases because the crossover of the foam means you kind of dig into the forefoot.
Yeah.
Like I think all of the thing I'm worried about for people who think they can run in the Rahi, unless you're really fast, because that leap foam is so soft.
Yeah.
And I did feel a little wobbly.
Yeah.
Particularly coming out.
Yeah. Do you think it will react differently when you run quicker in it? Maybe.
I do think so, but I think I felt stable hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Because when you apply pressure, it kind of firms up. But as I was coming out, trying to climb out of the shoe, and it didn't feel like sloppy or soft and wobbly or anything, or no soft, but it kind of, when I tried to climb out of it, I kind of was shifting around in the forefoot, not in the upper, but on the midsole. And so I did notice my calves, but also I haven't run in carbon for so long, so my body's trying to figure it out again.
Yeah.
But I did feel I was jogging at 3:18, so it was stupid.
Yeah.
It's like just crazy.
It's a fast shoe. So I think it's it's nice. It's so light.
Yeah, and we're going to record our first Soulmates episode after we've done this, aren't we? Well, Soulmates segment.
Yes.
Where Tom and I have a shoe each, and we argue about why you'd want to wear it, and then to hopefully figure out so people can figure out which ones they want to wear.
Got a listener quiz.
Yeah, I was going to say. Speaking of listeners, you can ask it, Anna.
Wait. You get a nasty winter virus in PJs for 8 to 10 days. Talk us through training post-virus for Queenstown half. This one's for you, Tom.
Oh, you know what I'm going to say.
What are you going to say?
Don't panic. You have 12 weeks. That is more than enough time. Me being an expert in trying to get fit for us without trying to fuck yourself. I personally think you can get into pretty good shape, maybe not peak, but pretty close to peak shape in about 7 weeks of consistent training. So you've got you've got extra time up your sleeve if you've got 12 weeks. If you're in bed for 8 to 10 days, it's pretty bad virus. So I would take the cautious approach in returning to play. In terms of what that means, probably just doing as you feel for at least 10 days.
2 weeks.
I don't think you should be doing anything quick or intense until I don't know what the virus is, but until your like vitals and stuff are back to normal, and then you've stopped coughing up stuff or like sore throat's gone away. Once that happens, then give it at least like 2 to 3 days. I think the biggest problem with that is like people think they feel good and like, oh, my throat's not sore anymore, and oh, I'm not coughing anymore, and then they go straight into a workout, and then it just comes back like 2 days later.
Or like along those lines, like panic training.
Yeah.
Like
don't panic train.
Yeah, like it's happened, and you just have to come back from it properly.
Yeah, because the whole thing with the virus as well, like you're not resting. Your body's not resting. It's fighting off something. So even though you're in bed and you feel like, oh yeah, I've had a nice like 10 days off, I should feel rejuvenated, you're still going to feel like shit because your body has been fighting something off for 10 days. So you really need to treat that. I would even treat it as like an injury.
Yep.
Like if it's only 3 to 5 days, then you're probably pretty sweet if it clears up pretty quickly, but almost 2 weeks, that is more substantial. So take your time with it. But yeah, I mean, 12 weeks is plenty of time, and you're not going to lose anything, I don't think. Like, just make sure you're healthy again before you start cracking into the harder stuff. My coach always likes to get me to do a longer run before a workout.
Not the day before, but just in the sequence of things.
Yeah, the building back into it.
Can you get through a 70% of a normal long run?
Yeah. Test yourself with that. One, because your heart rate's not getting super high, but you are out there for a long time, so your body has to work for a long period of time. So typically, if you can work for that long period of time and everything's normal, then you should be able to like push your body a little bit harder. So I think it's always a good rule of thumb is take off a longer, slower effort first before cracking into the fast stuff.
You know, like I think this far out from the event, like if Lydia had kind of said, like if you get sick or injured at the start of a build, it's okay. Like when it's 3 or 4 weeks from event day, that's trickier because you're in your conditioning phase and you're trying to sharpen up. It becomes more difficult. But then you have to just kind of say, okay, well, I've got this amount of time. I've got to get healthy first. I've got to be able to do daily tasks. I need to be able to get out of bed and feel okay, not be absolutely fucked by lunchtime. Like all of those things that you've kind of talked about.
Yeah.
And then when you start returning to exercise again, just be really sensible, and you might have to adjust end goal. So you think, oh, I was really trying to run sub 90 minutes, but man, this virus has just killed me for 2 weeks. It's taken me 3 weeks to get back into it. Like I just can't, get that long run in. But then also, we all overtrain. You do not need I'm fucking guilty of it. You do not need as long as you think you need.
No.
Because we all normally are probably ready to go 2 weeks before the event.
Yeah.
Like I'd say
Yeah.
eight out of 10 times because you start 4 weeks too early. You think you need 16 weeks.
Yeah.
You could just do general fitness for 4 weeks. Get yourself to 12 weeks. In fact, give yourself another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Get yourself to 10 weeks. And
Yeah.
then you can have a really quality 6 weeks,
Yeah.
which is still 42 days. That's a lot of days.
Yeah.
Like,
Good time to get mileage under your belt.
yeah. And then just try and gradually build the long run and don't get too hung up on the 7-day cycle. Like, because I think you see it in weeks, right? You see that you've got 12 weeks, so it means I've got 12 cycles.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, don't worry about it. Like, if you run a longer run every 5 days or 6 days to try and get to your 26K long run or 32K long run for the marathon or whatever you're trying to get to, so you feel confident you can make 40K, then, just sort of adjust stuff around. Anyway. Next question, caller.
If you get a shop dog, what sort of shop dog would you get?
Dog so bad, man. I think I just want unconditional love.
On the snow. Was the
I really hope Katie's not listening.
She's not listening to this shit.
on
She
that
listens
note?
to this shit fucking 16 hours a day.
What was the poll results?
So I put a poll up to see if we should get a shop dog.
That was an outstanding yes.
And it was basically 4 people said no, and then everyone else said yes, and there was a lot of votes. I think it was like, anyway. I'm not getting a dog, mostly because I like to stay married, and I don't have time for a dog.
Andy's getting a dog though, so we can
Andy's
live through
getting
him.
a border collie puppy. I just wanted like a little fun schnauzer thing that could hang out with us,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
in the shop and just be like chill as hell.
Maybe we could get a robot dog.
Robo dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
RoboCop.
Nah, that's very draw line.
It's a great movie. RoboCop is a great movie.
Haven't seen it.
You would not like it. It would be one where you'd fall asleep while Henry watched to the end.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be one of those.
Is there a
ones.
rom-com element? Yeah.
Rom-com. I mean, in a way,
In a way, yeah.
you could probably
Sold.
find a rom-com. Yep.
Okay. Next question. Mm-hmm. Should you get fitted for every updated model or just YOLO once you find one that works?
I presume we're talking about shoes, not condoms.
Where is this question?
On the back.
I flipped over because I said skip if time prevails and time's prevailing.
Oh, right.
Anna's energy, on the other hand, she checked out 20 minutes
Yeah.
ago. She's like, you guys are shit talking. I mean, look, if you have the opportunity to try them on, come try them on.
Yeah.
If you CBF, roll the dice. If you come in, you probably limit chances of it going poorly. If you try and not come in, then there's some risk.
It's tricky because sometimes brands change like 5%.
Or they change 100.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that soon. So, like, I mean, if you've got the opportunity to come in, I would always come in.
Yeah.
But we're biased, right?
Yeah.
That's our
Because
whole-
we're running store.
Our whole gig is like,
Try the shoes on.
Try the
before you
shoes
buy.
on and-
Try before you buy.
we're trying to remove as much risk as possible from it going
Yeah.
wrong. But I get, like, if the question was asked in a way that was like, if I can't get into a running store and I've had a model of Essex 2000s and if I've had the 13, should I buy the 14? It would probably be a fair assumption that the shoe will do the same thing.
Yeah, like it's been
Most of the
designed to fit the same purpose.
Correct. So you could roll the dice. Yeah.
But then also you need to think, have your needs evolved? You know, do you still need that shoe?
That was deep.
Yeah.
That was,
I don't know. Or like, do you want a different feel?
I agree with that. Like, but sometimes asking that question just causes a whole bunch of problems.
You should come in and try them out.
Try before you buy.
Should we get on to talking about
We should talk about some shoes.
Hoka Arahi 8?
Tom and I, for the first time in a while, have differing opinions.
Yeah.
Does Anna have an opinion, or is she sitting on the fence?
No, I quite like this shoe.
Oh, yeah, we were pretty hot on it when we saw it.
I think
Auckland.
like it was what Hoka needed to do with the Rahi, I think.
I will preference it is way better than the previous one. Because the previous one was pretty average.
Shite.
Yeah, pretty average.
It was rock solid,
Yeah.
and most people who needed a stability shoe didn't.
It was as if you
uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah.
had a, what do you call it when you stuff an animal?
What?
Taxidermy.
Yeah.
You taxidermied a crustacean. That would be the Arahi 7.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
It
I'm
didn't
just
make-
thinking about the logistics of it.
Math. So anyway, the Hoka Arahi 8.
I don't think you could taxidermy it because they don't really have skin. Like it's just meat, you know?
But,
They have an exoskeleton.
yeah,
Sorry.
but I'm just imagining pouring concrete into a starfish.
They don't pour concrete in.
I know, but I understand.
That is,
But I'm just
And
imagining.
the starfish is in a crustacean.
Oh, fuck. What is a starfish then? Enlighten me.
an alien.
Yeah.
Right, I watched.
It might be a
Alien-
crustacean, actually.
Yeah, I watched
An octopus. is a
Alien Rebus.
oh yeah.
Bro, shit. There's 90 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
Bad, eh?
They didn't even see an alien.
Nah, that's bad.
How do they charge people for that? Anyway, so Hoka
Sure.
Rahi 8. Should we start again? Should we try again?
Yeah, well, it is coming in at 10 point. Well, actually, and I had the other stuff.
It's 276 grams for a men's size US 10.
Yeah, which is pretty good. 8 mil drop, $300.
I'll run the assist.
Yeah, I was looking at
Esteridae, Ophidiosteridae, and Echinosteridae.
Bro, are you speaking Afrikaans or what?
it wasn't English.
No, Oscar. I'm speaking Latin.
So the key features on this model,
It's the key
it's
features.
a double J-hard mesh, which just means it's a little bit more durable on the upper.
Yep.
Added 3 mil of heel cushioning.
Yep.
Reflective details, stabilizing H-frame, which is probably the most dramatic change.
Yeah, so it used to be J.
Yeah.
Now it's H.
So it's gone from joint to a.
And
What
then
the
dual density.
It's gone
molded
from
compression molded
John
EVA.
to Henry.
What they're saying is men with the name H are more supportive than the men that.
Men with H that start with H are very supportive.
I feel like we're shitting on Tom's parade here, so I'm
Sorry.
gonna argue with him. So what don't you like about it? What's wrong with it? And then we'll talk about what's wrong with it.
I think, and again, this is just my opinion, it's too rigid in the front.
Okay.
So the front through, like the front half of the shoe.
Yep.
Reason being is you need to be able to run off the shoe how your foot wants to move and disperse pressure. Whereas this is going to force you to run off the front the way the shoe wants you to run off the front. I like the idea of the H-frame and how it's been designed. We've got an exploded view here and it looks pretty good. Like it's obviously more built up on the inside with a more supportive piece on the outside. What I would like to see is the lateral side moved back further. So it's not coming up right next to where your little toe is. Because again, that's restricting your metatarsal movement in the front half of the shoe. And we know that most of your stability issues are when you land.
In that stance phase.
Which for 80% of people, it's like more midfoot to rear foot. And when you run off the front, you need not flexibility as such, but like you need to be able to run off the front how your foot wants to move. Off the front.
I'd call it clear path.
Yeah. And this way is just like bowling alley. You're restricted in your foot's ability to move.
You
the
got
way
your
it wants to
bumpers
move.
up.
Yeah. Which I don't know. It just to me it makes it like kind of makes the shoe feel a little bit clumpier. I don't know. Like it could feel a little bit more natural if they did free up the front half of the shoe.
I agree with
Yeah.
all of that. I don't know how to describe it, and you're kind of trying.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
And I think because for the person this is for is you have some medial movement which your body can't cope with on its own, so we're trying to assist it.
Yeah.
And the idea of having a lateral piece there is so that you don't kind of fall off the lateral side too. So you say if the medial side is 100% of the support, the lateral side has maybe 30, so it's
Yeah.
kind of less. When when someone who moves like that tends to have a poorer function to hold themselves straight, when they go to toe off, unless they can use the rock that's there, they're always probably going to toe off towards the inside of the big toe when it's too stiff.
Yeah.
That's what we see when people run.
Yeah.
That's kind of anecdotal, not necessarily like, but we do see it. We see it at that late stage kind of pronation. The only saving grace is there's no lateral flaring. Well, very limited amounts of lateral flaring. So you're not going to get pushed onto the big toe. But I do wonder, like, if you cut some flex grooves in it, you get the back half, the rear foot and the midfoot the same, cut some flex grooves into where they're going to assume you're going to bend it, how much better people's movement would be. Could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But
So do you think it's like 80% of the way there?
I think it's 100% improvement.
Yeah.
But 80% of the way there for being like
a perfect.
I would just like, personally, I'd just like to see how a shoe would respond that has built like this, but has
more movement
in the forefoot, like particularly in that area of kind of movement, because this person struggles to kind of get to be clean through the gate.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
In terms of underfoot feel, though, significantly softer than the last one.
It's almost a shame it's still called a Rahi.
Yeah,
because I think there's going to be a connotation with 7 that for a very small portion of the population, 7 was really good.
Yeah.
But for people that have tried the Arahi on in the last 2 seasons, and then try and convince them that this is a shoe that will go up against Kayano.
Yeah.
Because it will.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's going to be some trust come back. But yeah, 8mm pitch.
Yeah.
300, multiple widths.
Yep. Yeah, B and D for women's and D and 2E for men's.
Road running shoe, daily mileage, high mileage, stability, structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we've got 2 shoes today.
Yeah, now we're going to talk about the on-running CloudBoom Max, which delivers a marathon-ready cushioning and with race day speed. That is the top line from on-running.
Okay, so that's just a bag of bullshit.
Yeah. What was it? I saw another one. It was like mid-pack marathon shoe, which is probably a better description.
That is great.
It's simple and probably most accurate.
Okay, so we have like a Max Stack World Athletics Legal Super Cruiser.
Yeah.
Is that what we're kind of The top layer, so the shoe is split like lots of on shoes this season, as they've got rid of the pods, the cloud thingies. Most of them is more aesthetic than anything else now. Yeah. And on the top layer, they've got their Piva-based foam, which is sort of their race day, what's in the strike. Yeah. And then they have a TPEE on the bottom, which is a little more durable, stretch elastic, thermoplastic.
Also stupid how it's called the exact same thing.
It is a little bit dumb.
It's completely different foam and it feels completely different underfoot. They should name it something different.
Yeah. True. So this goes directly up against the New Balance Supercomp trainer, which looks like is no more. Yeah. Don't know that for certain, or if I'm supposed to say for certain, if I know for uncertain.
The Supercomp trainer?
Yeah. Bye, bye, Miss America, bye.
It's still first half next.
It is. It's getting the Queen's wave. I think. And in it is a fiberglass nylon plate, which I like how the two foams and the plate respond together. You put it on and you feel the response of the 3 different materials working together. I like the sidewalls. You sit way down in the medial side, so
it looks like it's 50mm stack, but it's only 40.
Yeah, so you really sit down inside of it. So I think that gives you some really good medial stability. And it's got amazing coverage of rubber. So it is definitely a training shoe. This thing is heavy. Yeah. It's like 300 grams. Yeah. So it's heavier.
296,
It's heavier than the Rahi. But when you start adding plates and stuff, like, that's all weight. Yeah. So if you took the plate out of this, it would almost be the weight of that. But the plate's what kind of gives it that roll. Where I think this will excel is that person who wants to run a 3 hours 45 to 5 hours marathon. Yeah. Probably heel strikes a little bit. Like, that's their natural gait. They want to kind of land, be assisted through stance, and then they want to roll off the toe and toe off.
Yeah.
And they're just going to run. They're going to run Christchurch. They're going to run Gold Coast. They're going to run Melbourne, and they're going to run their 4:45 pace, 5-minute K pace. There's going to be super cushion. You're not going to feel any of the road, but it's going to give the feel of a ratio in terms of the on foot contact, which is what the PB gives it. I don't think I'm heavy enough to get the benefits.
Yeah.
So I do feel also like this is for someone who, like, maybe some of the gym guys coming to run a marathon, they're just like bigger humans, and they're going to be able to squish the foam in the heel and get that real benefit of the full progression. I do like the shape of all the on shoes at the moment. They don't cut my little pinky off. It's good.
And it looks cool too.
And it does look pretty badass. So $380.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
It's not bad. If people are using it as their racing shoe and then they're going to be using it for all their workouts, like their long runs and stuff, you can get a good amount of use out of it.
I mean, again, it would excel for the mid to back end of an Ironman field. Like if you, and I mean this with heaps of respect, because there's no fucking way I could bike 180k. But if you're going to run 6 or 7 hours for your Ironman marathon, and you wanted the kind of the rocky rolly feel and your foot kind of fit in it, I feel fucking amazing.
And it's stable as hell. So.
And it's stable as we've got all the sidewalls.
No, it's a good one from On.
It's amazing.
It does feel firm underfoot initially, but they are designed to soften up.
So I have tested this theory, and I've worn this for 3 days in the shop.
Feel much softer.
And it's way softer. Like when I jogged down the mall before, I was like, fuck, that's actually, I get it. And I don't mind that, getting away from the shoes that just feel fucking soft in the shop, and they're going to be shit after 300k. Like every time, these feel amazing. I don't want to pick on the Nova Blast, but pick on the Nova Blast. They feel so good when you put it on, and then you just know they're going to bottom out. Because they already had 150k run in them, basically. Whereas this probably feel firm for 100k. And then you're going to get another 300k of it feeling really nice. Before it starts to kind of disintegrate.
Die a little bit.
Die. Speaking of dying, we felt like dying on Tuesday night.
Yep. It was the wind was going right through to my bones, man.
And there's no way you could have had a boner. It was that cold.
Said 5 degrees, it felt like -2.
But it was so cold.
It definitely,
And we'd had a big day. Tuesday was a big day.
Yeah.
Because we were busy in the shop.
Yeah.
And then we were kind of getting organised, and we had a few reps and other bits.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sort of an admin day.
Admin. That's a weird word. Speaking of admin, I spelled ad wrong in the newspaper ad that I made.
They didn't pick up on it, only me.
Yeah, so we were doing an ad for the Christchurch Star, and I spelled ad like as an ad something, because I was fucking doing it in 3 minutes as I normally am, and I spelled it ADD. And then we opened it up later, fucking 40 minutes later. And you're like,
this is ad.
Anyway.
But yeah, Run Club next week is going to be a session in Hagley Park. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I was going to talk about how fun Tuesday night was.
Okay, well, you can talk about that
man.
first. Sorry.
You rushed me.
Sorry. Yeah, so what did we do?
Well, so we both finished up at the shop. You went for your run.
Yeah.
I went for my run. And then we met Pip and Rebecca down at Up and Away. And we had about 60 people come out, and Hoka had done some juices which looked like vegetable periods.
Don't really know what you say after that, but okay.
I
was going to say they tasted good, but I just couldn't bring myself to say it after that sentence.
I'd say healthy juice. It was just purple, beetroot, and so we had that, and then we had Mark 6, Clifton 10, and the Rocket X3, and we did 9x300. That many people on the track is wild.
Yeah.
It was like a continuous flow.
Yeah.
And so we did a warm up, and then
warm up still didn't warm up though.
No. Well, we didn't.
No.
I probably should have gone jogging again. And then so we used lane 7, 8, and 9, and we did 300s round to the 100-meter start, and then it was a walk/slow jog recovery between the 100-meter start and then the 400-meter start for each lap. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So this week, Tommy, you got something? No?
Just a big.
So this week, we'll be at Hagley Park doing a continuous tempo session.
Ooh.
Yeah, which we haven't done for a while, but I want to help people learn to control their effort. And so we're going to do 20 to 25 minutes of tempo work. The one session will be straight 25 minutes. The second session will be 2x10 with a 3-minute break in between. And yeah, we're nothing this week, but the week after that we're doing stuff with On. And hopefully we get a Mr. Whippy.
Yep.
Do you guys want a Mr. Whippy?
Which they have not been too kind on.
Oh, I think she liked the idea. It just didn't fit with branding. So
Yeah.
What's your go-to Mr. Whippy order?
I can't eat it because it's dairy.
So why are you so caught up on getting it?
I don't know. I just look at this shoe and the colours and I'm like, that just looks like...
It does. It looks like the one that has, it's like sherbet
Sherbet,
dipped.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain just goes there.
Sherbet.
Well, we were kind of talking about this, and I know that Anna's so bored of talking to us now.
Yeah.
But we were talking about like we think of lots of ideas all the time. But I don't want it to get stagnant. I don't just want to roll out a demo fleet of shoes and some juices. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we don't get continuation of like building.
Everyone's doing that though. Like
Yeah.
that's what they're doing now. So we need to change it up.
Can we get a sauna one day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
like for 70 people.
Yeah.
Oh, they call that a Dutch oven.
We're getting cancelled.
No, that's when you pull the blankets over the bed and you fart.
Yeah. It's not for 70 people.
No, that'll be fun though, having a sauna.
I mean, we have one in the gym next to us.
Yeah.
How big would the bed need to be to get 70 people in it? That's a big ass duvet.
70 times queen. Queen size.
But that means each person would have a queen bed, which just feels like a stupid use of space.
If we completely cleared the shop out and lay mattresses all over it, and then
You're not getting 70 people in there.
made a massive quilt.
No, you so would get 70 people in there.
With everything out.
Everything
Laid out like sardines.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're all just like shoulder to shoulder, and then you got a fart machine.
A what?
A fart machine.
Okay, you've lost me.
Not interested. There. Not interested.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
Anyway,
Come to Run Club next week.
6 p.m. North Hagley Park, Armour Street Bridge.
Yep. Eat your veggies
Eat your
and buy
veggies.
some Arahi 8s or the CloudBoom Max from On.
Bye.